Ladies and gentlemen, in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, a harrowing and protracted conflict has been unfolding, pitting the Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, against the Amhara Fano forces. The situation has been marked by intense and often deadly confrontations, and we have received the latest updates on the evolving dynamics in the region. Near Gong, specifically in Vegedi within Western Wello, a relentless and fierce battle is currently underway. Both the ENDF and Amhara Fano forces are engaged in this conflict, resulting in a significant number of casualties on both sides. The situation remains highly unpredictable and volatile, with the combat showing no signs of abating. Moving to Masha town in Mekadela County, which is situated in southern Wello, we find that Fano forces managed to temporarily gain control of the town. This temporary control was established after intense clashes with Amhara police and local militia. Tragically, during these confrontations, 11 Amhara police officers lost their lives, including a police chief, underscoring the gravity of the situation. In Chehuit, located in Dembia within central Gonda, the region is engulfed in intense fighting. Fano forces have effectively encircled the city, while the ENDF has been forced to send reinforcements from Maxinit and Belesa. The situation in Chehuit is characterized by extreme tension, with continuous and fierce combat persisting. Turning our attention to Gayant in southern Gonda, it's reported that the ENDF has succeeded in taking control of the county after a prolonged and ferocious battle, marking a significant development in the overall landscape of the conflict. Further north, in Menjalo near Gorina, Kobo, which is situated in northern Wello, Fano forces launched an ambush on an ENDF temporary camp, inflicting heavy casualties. This resulted in the loss of several ENDF soldiers' lives, highlighting the intensity of the clashes. In Kolo Maragefia, Molale, Menze, located in northern Shiwa, the region has been a theater for intense combat between Fano forces, Amhara militias, and the ENDF. Both sides have suffered heavy losses, adding to the grim toll of the conflict. In Shui, Kigeria, and Kobo, located in northern Wello, sporadic gunfire has been reported, indicating that instability and conflict persist in these areas, further contributing to the overall turmoil in the region. In Gubea, within Dajan County in Gojam, Fano forces targeted and killed 5 officials from the Amhara Prosperity Party. This act of violence adds to the complex layers of the conflict and its tragic consequences. The situation in the Amhara region is dire, with an ever-evolving and highly volatile landscape. In addition to the ongoing conflict between the ENDF and Amhara Fano forces in the Amhara region, there are deeply concerning reports emerging from various areas, shedding light on the deteriorating security situation and the human suffering endured by the local population. One particularly distressing issue is the abduction of hundreds of residents in Dera by the Oromo Liberation Front Shane OLF, whose whereabouts remain unknown according to local residents. Several months ago, when the OLF took control of the Dera Warada, a wave of violence swept through the region. Many people lost their lives and hundreds were abducted, causing immense distress among the residents of Dera. The gravity of the situation is further exacerbated by the fact that a significant number of these abductees remain missing. Among the hundreds who were abducted, it has come to light that some were released after their families paid substantial ransoms, ranging between 500,000 and 600,000 Ethiopian birr. Disturbingly, it appears that those who were released after the payment of these ransoms were individuals with relatives who held positions as government officials or were affiliated with the OLF Sheen militants. For the residents of Dera who managed to escape displacement and the fatal violence, the ordeal is far from over. They find themselves in horrific circumstances, grappling with the aftermath of a relentless attack by state-sponsored terrorist militants, further exacerbating the already dire humanitarian situation. In areas controlled by the OLF, residents have been subjected to a grim reality marked by killings, looting, property destruction, and continued abductions, as has been widely reported. These events have left communities traumatized and living in constant fear for their safety. Furthermore, it has been reported that the Shua Salal Diocese in Dera Wareda suffered a devastating attack by illegal militants. More than 10 priests lost their lives and 3 churches were set ablaze in this horrifying incident. The consequences of this attack on places of worship have been devastating for the community. According to accounts from Mahiber Kidusan, the heightened brutality committed by the illegal militant group has not subsided. Tragically, more than 400 homes belonging to Orthodox Christians have been set on fire in Dera Wareda. This escalation of violence has resulted in a significant number of people being forcibly displaced from their homes, and hundreds have been abducted for ransom, further deepening the humanitarian crisis in the region. The situation in Dera and other areas affected by such violence is dire and requires urgent attention and intervention to ensure the safety and well-being of the local population. The suffering and displacement of residents, coupled with the reported atrocities, highlight the need for concerted efforts to address the escalating crisis and bring stability and security to the affected regions. Thank you for being a part of our community and staying engaged with our content. Your support means the world to us, and we are committed to bringing you more of what you love. We encourage you to stay tuned for our upcoming videos, as we have some exciting and informative content in store for you. Whether it's educational, entertaining, or thought-provoking, we aim to cater to your interests and provide you with valuable content that you can enjoy. If you haven't already, we invite you to consider subscribing to our channel. Subscribing not only keeps you updated with our latest videos, but also helps us grow and continue producing high-quality content. By subscribing, you become a valued member of our community, and your support allows us to keep creating and sharing content that you find engaging and meaningful.